Hi Libra, it's the Tarot Goat here, and this is your reading for January 15th through the 31st, and I hope you're doing well. Let's get right into it. I've got two Angel Oracle cards and one of the Work Your Light cards to read to you at the end of the reading, but right now we'll get started with the Celtic Cross. Okay, and at the heart of the matter is the Queen of Swords. And this is you. This can be nobody else. You are an air sign, Libra. You like fairness, you like justice, you like communication, and you're not afraid to cut out what isn't serving you. You're not afraid to tell it like it is. You're very intelligent, and you're using your mind constantly. You're a little bit like Maria, because trying to pin you down is like trying to trying to pin down a cloud, because you are here and there and everywhere. You do enjoy people, and you believe in the truth. You will tell them the truth, so don't ask you if you don't want to hear the truth, because communication is one of your things, and truth and justice as well. So anyway, what's crossing you, or what's helping you, or what's hindering you is the Nine of Swords, and I don't think that's helping you any. The Nine of Swords is the self-sabotaging card, and there's your swords, and that's your mind, and although you're very intelligent, sometimes we let these swords get the best of us. We let our mind be tangled by he said, she said, what did I say? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? How come I didn't, if you say and rerun everything in your mind over and over and over, it can make you physically ill. It can make you not sleep at night. It just attacks you. It's like attacking yourself with a sword. So this can hurt you. So if you feel this coming on, this kind of energy, trying to sabotage yourself, you need to tell it no, go away. I'm a good person. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to let fear rule my life. This is just needless thoughts. Needless thoughts that are just a waste of time. Too much drama. Way too much drama, and you're letting it get to you. Okay. And then what the bottom card here is the root cause. Okay. Is the Magician. Okay, so the root cause of not manifesting anything, I believe, is all of this worry. You're just worrying too much. Your mind is too cluttered. You haven't Libra's like balance. You have to balance the cups, the pentacles, the wands, and the swords to be able to manifest. And right now you're out of balance. You're focused on the swords. You're focused on the mind. You need to come out of that and kind of talk yourself down, and you'll be able to balance yourself. In the past, and I say that because in your past is the Ten of Swords. So this is complete defeat. You've defeated yourself with your own words, your own thoughts. You will rise again, which you have the Nine of Swords, so you've inched up one. But the Ten of Swords was just the ending of a cycle of sabotaging yourself. Nobody but you. Swords represent thoughts. Swords represent your intellect, the ability to transform and change, your expression and your inspiration, everything like that. Everything that the mind can do, and it can also be the opposite. So in the past, you've come up, so you're getting better from the 10 to the 9. So we need to just get to a new cycle here with the 10 and move out of this mind games and out of the worrying about what she said about you, what he said about you. You know, that's just doesn't mean anything in the grander scope. All it does is defeat you from your goals. And speaking of goals, it looks like your goal is the Fool card. And the Fool just means a new beginning. You know, your goal is, this is with the blessing of the Holy Spirit, a fresh start, originality, spiritual motivation, leaping into a new phase of life, leaving all the hardships and the mind games behind you, and just starting something you have not done before, starting over, you know, optimistically, not thinking of any consequences, being free, being open to try something else. Because obviously what you were doing here recently was not working. So anyway, your future, the future energy is the Six of Cups, and this is an awesome future card. And the Six of Cups is offering and sharing. This is seeing the beauty in everything. This is a great place to be. You're just tranquil. You can see they're giving flowers to one another. It's just so sweet. And it can also represent nostalgia, friendship, like getting together with an old childhood friend, or being around children who bring out the nostalgia in all of us. Sharing, love, sensuality, your subconscious, seeing the beauty in life, forgiveness, that's a big one. Reconciliation, cooperation, fond memories. It's just a beautiful way to get out of this mess you were in by starting over with a new beginning with the Fool, getting out of your mind and using your heart to balance out with some beautiful feelings of love and friendship and pleasure. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Okay, and this is also your energy. This is the Page of Swords. More swords, I know. It's just a little heavy on the swords, but you are an air sign, and that is the sign of air, is the sword. So I'm just saying. Anyway, the Page is optimistic, enthusiastic, innocent person bringing in news. And the sword is news of transformation and change, news of a change in intellect or thoughts, expressions, inspiration, communication. So it looks like you're very optimistic here, and you're going to receive a reason to be, because you're going to get good news through communication. Okay, and the external influences, the people around you, you have the Emperor. And the Emperor is like the father of the tarot. He's also represented by the Aries card. You can see the rams all over the chair. And the Father card, the Aries, is fearless. This Emperor has no fear. He is where he is because of his actions. He is there because of his ambition. He is there because of his drive. He has force, and he's creative, and he will motivate. So those are the kind of people that are around you, and those are really, really good people to have around you when you're starting off new at something new, because they will kind of take you under their wing, and they know what they speak of. So that's not a bad thing to have. Maybe a little harsh, but they can always joke around too. Okay, and your hopes and fears. And you got the High Priestess card. So this is a beautiful card. And because you are the Libra, who likes balance, and your sign is the sign of the scales, this is the High Priestess, is the guardian of the subconscious. She guards all of the secrets that we do not know in our conscious. We may know them in our subconscious, but only a few can reach into the subconscious to retrieve them, and that's through intuition. And that's who this High Priestess is. And she is pure water. Every pool or stream in the tarot card comes from her. Every water card. She's like the female aspect of God. And she's the marriage of the conscious and the subconscious. She's the reconciliation of opposites. And that is something that you like, Libra. You like things to be even. You like things to be reconciled. No fights. Nothing out of kilter. Everything smooth. This is the epitome of intuition. So this is your hopes. I think this is something you aspire to be, is this kind of a calm female, sure of herself, with high intuition. And it can also signal that your own intuition is opening. And finally, your final outcome is the Queen of Cups. And Queen of Cups is pretty close to the High Priestess. She is also water. She is emotion. She is love. She is compassion. She is intuition. She rules with a loving hand. She communicates with a loving hand. She is love, and she has love. And she knows things. And she rules with her heart. And love is the strongest of all of the emotions. So this is your final outcome. This is what you're striving to be, and this is what your final outcome is. So thinking with your heart, compassion, and love is a good direction to be in order to manifest. Because you cannot manifest when you're in the state of this and this. But starting out new in almost a childlike way, with love and caring and sharing, and here's some more, and there's some information coming in, maybe to help you, some people helping you along the way. It's just beautiful. All right, Libra. I drew you 2 of these angel cards, angel oracle cards. So let's see. Okay, forgiveness and look for a sign. So maybe look for a sign, and then you can. Forgiveness is a powerful thing to clear the karma, to help you rule and think from the heart more. Forgiveness, you can do that with all this water energy. Okay. And then I drew you a Work Your Light Oracle card, and it has Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. These cards are so pretty. So let me look it up to make sure we get the right definition of, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, Pleiades. So let me read to you what they are, who they are, and what they're about, because it's the card that I drew for you, Libra. Okay, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. The Pleiadians are a group of star beings dedicated to raising the vibration of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. They have been incarnating on Earth since near the beginning of humanity. You are a soul who has a double mission, to grow at soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write, speak, or channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all of the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the 3rd dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. Hold the card on your heart and say, I call upon Pleiadian consciousness of the highest realms and highest good of humanity to work through me. Let me be a channel for only the purest light of the essence of Source. Let me channel in a way that also serves me. Cool. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, Libra, I hope that helps you. I hope you got something out of it. And I hope to see you again real soon. Enjoy the rest of your January. Bye for now.